Respected friends, our 7 sadhanas of Veda Parayanam, Mantra Dhyanam, common sense thought, Shanti mantras, Guru mantras, Sankalpa for the Adhyatmikata, spirituality for the universe, Upanishad mantra Ucharana, Upanishad mantra Adhyanam with Bhashyam. Shwethashwathara, 21st, Shloka 6th chapter. Who is the Adhikari for this Brahma Vidya? Need of the Guru Shishya Parampara. Now, each of these sadhanas, how sincerely, with the clarity of purpose for which we are doing is a good question, healthy question, required question. Parabrahma Ishvara Jagannatha, Devata Gana, Guru Gana, Shastra Gana, Kripa be there on all of us so that our conscious development of the Vyaktitva is happening, with which we are effortlessly useful for the world and the Dharma, and joyfully we are doing our Adhyatmika sadhana and enjoying the Pragati, the evolution also. May it every of the day's classes, our maturity, our clarity grow a notch more, a little more. Friends, in our today's Vedic chanting, what we have done last 6 days, once we will chant it, the five Anuvakas, five Anuvakas, praying to Agni, Vayu, Surya, Chandra, and Apadeva to destroy all the Shatrus, inner and outer. For us personally, in our inner outer life, for us personally, for our Adhyatmic sadhana, whoever are the Shatrus, Deshis, also for the goodness of the world, for Sanatana Dharma, for the universal growth. Whoever are the inimical, they must be destroyed. Then we learn a new suktam also today of 8 mantras. It is reverting back all the negative sources that are sent on to the source themselves. Like you can see in some of our old movies, when the Shatru uh, shoots some arrow to the Lord, Lord just with his Shakti makes that arrow go back and hit the person from where it started. हमारे तरफ जो शत्रु जो कुछ भी दुष्ट शक्ति प्रयोग कर रहे, that should go back and hit them only. 7, 8 Shaktis are talked today. A typical powerful negative Shaktis. They are all prevalent even from this Vedic Kala. So we are doing strongest Sankalpa that this Shakti go back and hit the one who is doing the Prayoga of that Shakti on us. That's the mantra we learned today. So before that, what we did yesterday, Om Hatha Veda Parayanam Sviya Sanatana Dharmasya Samrakshana Artham Sviya Sanatana Dharmasya Bhakyabhyantara Dveshya Shatrunam Shashvat Rupena Samula Nirmulanartham Agnivayu Surya Chandra Apadevatanam Uddishya Suktanam Parayanam Vayam Sarve Karishyamahe. Om Agneyate Tapastena Tam Pratitapa Yosman Veshtiyam Vayam Dvishmaha Agneyate Harastena Tam Pratihara Yosman Veshtiyam Vayam Dvishmaha Agneyate Chestena Tam Pratyarcha Yosman Veshtiyam Vayam Dvishmaha Agneyate Shocheste Natam Pratishocha Yosman Veshtiyam Vayam Dvishmaha Agneyate Tejasti Natam Atejasankrunu Yosman Veshtiyam Vayam Dvishmaha Vayu. We should feel consciously presence of all these devatas. We are requesting them, and accordingly they are going and finishing all the dushta enemies. In that way, we should do strongest appeal, sankalpa, prarthana. ॐ वायो यत्ते तपस्तेन तं प्रतितप योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः वायो यत्ते हरस्तेन तं प्रतिहर योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः वायो यत्तेर्चिस्तेन तं प्रत्यर्च योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः वायो यत्ते शोचिस्तेन तं प्रतिशोच योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः वायो यत्ते तेजस्तेन तम् अतेजसं कृणु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्य सूर्ययत्ते तपस्तेन तं प्रतितप योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते हरस्तेन तं प्रतिहर योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्तेर्चिस्तेन तं प्रत्यर्च योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते शोचिस्तेन तं प्रतिशोच योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते तेजस्तेन तम् अतेजसं कृणु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः यः अस्मान् द्वेष्टि who hate us yam vayam dvishmaha whom we hate with our reasons we already told you do the total destruction of them. That's the prayer. Chandra. Om Chandra yatte tapastena tam pratidapa yosman dveshtiyam vayam dvishmaha Chandra yatte harastena tam pratihara yosman dveshtiyam vayam dvishmaha Chandra yatte archistena tam pratyarcha yosman dveshtiyam vayam dvishmaha चन्द्रयत्ते शोचस्तेन तं प्रतिशोच योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः चन्द्रयत्ते तेजस्तेन तम् अतेजसं कृणु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः आपदेवता वाटर ॐ आपो यद्वस्तपस्तेन तं प्रतितपत योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः आपो यत्वो हरस्तेन तं प्रतिहरत योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः आपो यद्वोर्चिस्तेन तं प्रत्यर्चत योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः आपो यद्वशोचिस्तेन तं प्रतिशोचत योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः आपो यद्वस्तेजस्तेन तम् अतेजसं कृणुत योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः today's mantra is again Brahma is the Rishi, Ayu who is the Devata. In these 8 mantras it is utilized for the destruction of the Daridrata, Dukkha, destruction of again all the Dushta Shaktis is this mantra which we are learning today. है ना शिष्ट संरक्षण दुष्ट शिक्षणार्थम whatever at the gross level we have to do consciously we have to do and whatever is not in our hands we have to pray to the Lord continuously. This prayer is sankalpa. That sankalpa neutralizes the negative powers. That's how it works. If not done, the sankalpa of the negative will be powerful in neutralizing the positive. Positive won't remain. In negative, everybody will suffer. So this is the awareful sadhana we have to do. It's a sadhana. All work we do for Sanatana Dharma Rakshana, for the protection of the goodness, when they are done without selfishness, ego, when they are done as an offering to the Lord, they become greatest sadhana. Convert everything to be done as a sadhana by offering it to the divine. Okay. In this, there are 6 or 7 the Rakshasadipatis, Dushta Shaktis. What Dushta Shaktis are, as we just now said, the negative attitudes, negative intentions only. That somebody should be destroyed and I alone should be growing. That's selfishness. You grow, who says not? But why destroy others? And those are the Dushta Rakshasas. One, Sherabhaka is the Rakshasadipati and Sherabha the Rakshasa Parivar. To both of them we are addressing that whatever the Ashubha Kara Rakshasas you have sent on us, may they go back. So too the weapons and the thieves and your subordinates, whomever you are sending us, from wherever they are coming, let them go and finish the sources themselves. Whoever are sending those Dushta Rakshasas, these fellows go back and finish them, kill them, eat their mamsam. मतलब ऐसे उनको खत्म करो. This is how the retaliatory thoughts we have to send to the negative thoughts. If not, then we get affected by them. So Sherabhaka is the one. Second one is the Shevrudhakaha. Same thing. The Ashubha Dushta Rakshasas, whoever are sent, all the Ayudhas which are sent onto us, go back and hit and finish the sources who are sending. Let them be eaten by these powers. So too, Mroka and Anumroka are the Rakshasas. Mroka means chor. Anumroka means the secondary chor. उनके जो नीचे काम करने वाले गुंडे, secondary गुंडे. है ना? All those Rakshasas, Shaktis, thoughts, plannings, whatever you are sending towards us, let them be going away from us without even touching us, and then they go back along with the Ayudhas and all to the source itself and destroy them. Same way, the Sarpanu Sarpa is the Yatudhana Adhipatis. They are all Rakshasadipatis. To them also we are praying, you go back and destroy their sources only. So too, Jurni Punarva is another Rakshasi. Name itself like that. Oh, Veda Kal mein aise the. These are all subjective Maya Kruta Mano Durgunas also at the individual and total level. So all the Ashubhakara Rakshasas sent unto us, they should go away. So too, whatever the Ayudhas and your subordinates you have sent, let them go back to all those dushtas and finish them only. Whoever have sent them on to us, let them be attacked. You see, very powerful mantras. Huh? You understand how our rishis at one side giving us Brahma Vidya, another side they told us this way to protect from the dushtata. Same way, next the Upabdhi named Bhayankara Krura Shabda doing Rakshasi. That Upabdhi also we are sending back to the ones who have sent us to destroy them, along with all the Ayudhas, Sainya, etc. And then Arjuni is another one. So Arjuni named one Rakshasi also. Leader sent Rakshasas to us, Anucharas to us, thieves to us, Ayudhas to us. So she herself is Rakshasa, sending other Rakshasas, Anucharas, Ayudhas, as well as the thieves, etc. Let all of them be going back and kill and eat only those who have sent them onto us. So too, the Bharuchi is another name. Bharuchi. So Pakistan के name लग रहे हैं मेरे को. Bharuchi named another Rakshasi to the also same. The names of Rakshasas are same. Our Sankalpa is same in the all. Sorry, names of Rakshasas are different. Sankalpa is same. Ki whoever the Dushta Rakshasas you are sending on to us, let them go back. Same way, all the weapons and thieves and subordinates, whoever have, whoever are there, sent on to us and staying with the Virodhis, yet to be sent. Be killing those Virodhi only, finishing them only. Whoever are sent on to us to kill us and eat us, let them go back and kill and eat them only. Eat their flesh. This is how this mantra. See, that means what? In our raised intellect, we have to understand the need of doing antidotes for all whatever the negativities that are attacking us. Clear? There should be no doubt at all. See, बैठे बैठे positive का thoughts for the development of positive, thoughts for destruction of negative. You have to keep on sending, sending, sending. And we all know who is not spiritual, who is egoistic, who is selfish, and who is bhautikavadi. And all these four, the one who is using to destroy others, they are Rakshasas. One may not be spiritual, chalega. Selfish, chalega. Ego, chalega. He is bhautikavadi, chalega. But troubling others, not chalega. Nahi chalega. That is where we are attacking. We don't attack. We have very busy schedule of studying all Upanishads and Brahma Vidya. हमें क्यों किसी पे कहना लाइफ में घुस इन्वॉल्व करना we don't do. But then we are continuously troubled, tortured, isn't it? Like this latest, this other religious fellows, they are arrogantly shouting by. One fellow says 2047, make the whole India is Islamic. The other fellow says we'll convert it into Christianity. How, with that, how can I sit for meditation? I have to send the thoughts. Samula Rupena, they should be Nirmulita, eliminated. Isn't it? So this is how the game goes on in the outer world. You play your role, isn't it? Outer role you play and balancing ourselves, inner also we have to do. So the mantra is Om Sherabhaka Sherabha Sherabhaka Sherabha Punarvoyantu Yatavaha Punarvoyantu Yatavaha Punarheti Kimedinaha Punarheti Kimedinaha Yasyasthatamatta Yasyasthatamatta Yo Vaha Prahita Yo Vaha Prahita Tamatta Tamatta Swamamsanyatta Swamamsanyatta. When we pray like this and it actually happens to them, the most important thing is they must to know how the pain is. Whatever these dushtas are doing, some sources should come, forces should be made, the extremist forces, to give them the same treatment so that they know how it pains. How much it is painful to other. If they destroy our temple, destroy theirs, then they will know the pain. If they kill 10 people of ours, kill 100 of them, then they will know the pain. Unless the pain is known, they won't realize it. We don't give pain only. We are totally misguided by the Buddhas, the Buddhists, the Buddhism. We always suffer as Hindus, receive pain only. Why? You are a Shrunvantu Sarve Amrutasya Putraha. You are the prayer, you are the only one who pray for the entire universal good. Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhantu Loka Samasta. Only the Hindu does it. Huh? Nobody, not even Jaina, Buddha, Bauddha, Sikhism, none of them have that maturity. Nobody. Such Hinduism should survive or not. If Hinduism survives, everything survives. Because we support all. If this goes, the whole world goes. Therefore, why should we suffer for these things? So let them get everything what they are giving. Everything what they do should be done back to them. A big force of Hindu Sanatana means or somebody should come up. Let there be millions of sleeping cells in India. Hindu होना चाहिए जरूरत पड़ती है अब क्या करें when the situation is like that even God leaving his Vaikuntha and Aham Brahmasmi comes as Krishna and Rama and all then that is a lesson to us. You cannot be peaceful जब चारों तरफ आग जल रहा है उसको बुझाने के लिए कुछ करना पड़ेगा ना. This maturity Hindus are not having. They become so weak and timid and selfish and bhogi and without an energy. You and I are examples. बैठ के खाते सोते रहते कुछ नहीं करते. Okay. Next one. Second one is Shevrudha ka Shevrudha Shevrudha ka Shevrudha. Honey, 2 times you have to chant na. Sherabha ka Sherabha Punarvoyantu Yatavaha Punarheti Kimedinaha Yasyasthatamatta Yovah Prahita Tamatta Swamamsanyatta Sherabha ka Sherabha Punarvoyantu Yatavaha Punarheti Kimedinaha Yasyasthatamatta Yovah Prahita Tamatta Swam Mamsanyat. Second is Shevruddha Kashevruddha, Shevruddha Kashevruddha, Punarvoyantu Yatavaha, Punarvoyantu Yatavaha, Punarhetihi Kimidinaha, Punarhetihi Kimidinaha, Yasyasthatamatta, Yasyasthatamatta, Yo Vah Prahaitamatta, Yo Vah Prahaitamatta, Swamamsanyatta, Swamamsanyatta, शेवृदकशेवृध पुनर्वोयन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनः यस्यस्ततमत्थ यो वः प्राहैत तमत्थ स्वामांसान्यत्त शेवृधकशेवृध पुनर्वोयन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनः यस्यस्ततमत्त यो वः प्राहैत तमत्थ स्वामांसान्यत्त. Third one. म्रोकानुम्रोक म्रोकानुम्रोक पुनर्नोयन्तु यातवः पुनर्वोयन्तु यातवः पुनर्वोयन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनः यस्यस्ततमत्थ यस्यस्ततमत्थ यो वः प्राहैत तमत्थ यो वः प्राहैत तमत्थ स्वामांसान्यत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त म्रोकानुम्रोक पुनर्वोयन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनः यस्यस्ततमत्त यो वः प्राहैत तमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त म्रोकानुम्रोक पुनर्वोयन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनः यस्यस्ततमत्त यो वः प्राहैत तमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त. Fourth one. सर्पानुसर्प सर्पानुसर्प पुनर्वोयन्तु यातवः पुनर्वोयन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनः यस्यस्ततमत्थ यस्यस्ततमत्थ यो वः प्राहैत तमत्थ यो वः प्राहैत तमत्थ स्वामांसान्यत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त सर्पानुसर्प पुनर्वोयन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनः यस्यस्ततमत्थ यो वः प्राहैत तमत्थ स्वामांसान्यत्त सर्पानुसर्प पुनर्वोयन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनः यस्यस्ततमत्त यो वः प्राहैत तमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त. Fifth. जूर्निपुनर्वो यन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनीः यस्यस्ततमत्थ यो वः प्राहैत तमत्थ स्वामांसान्यत्त जूर्निपुनर्वो यन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनीः यस्यस्ततमत्त यो वः प्राहैत तमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त जूर्निपुनर्वो यन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनीः यस्यस्ततमत्त यो वः प्राहैत तमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त. Seventh one. Sixth one. उपब्धे पुनः योयन्तु यातवः सी उपब्धे पुनर्वो यन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनीः यस्यस्ततमत्थ यो वः प्राहैत तमत्थ यो वः प्राहैत तमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त उपब्धे पुनर्वो यन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनीः यस्यस्ततमत्थ यो वः प्राहैत तमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त उपब्धे पुनर्वो यन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनीः यस्यस्ततमत्त यो वः प्राहैत तमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त. Seventh one. अर्जुनि पुनर्वो यन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनीः यस्यस्ततमत्थ यो वः प्राहैत तमत्त यो वः प्राहैत तमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त अर्जुनि पुनर्वोयन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनीः यस्यस्ततमत्त यो वः प्राहैत तमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त अर्जुनि पुनर्वोयन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनीः यस्यस्ततमत्त यो वः प्राहैत तमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त एतवन् भरूचि पुनर्वोयन्तु यातवः भरूजिः भरूजि पुनर्वोयन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनीः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनीः यस्यस्ततमत्त यस्यस्ततमत्त यो वः प्राहैत तमत्त यो वः प्राहैत तमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त भरूजि पुनर्वोयन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनीः यस्यस्ततमत्त यो वः प्राहैत तमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त भरूजि पुनर्वोयन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमेदिनीः यस्यस्ततमत्त यो वः प्राहैत तमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. You see in all the Veda mantras, there is no aggression from our side to destroy anyone. In all of them, whoever are trying to destroy us, all we are showing the aggression to eliminate them. So here it shows us the thought of destruction is destroyed. That is the main point. Okay. इसमें in every of the mantras, what we are seeing is, for example, Bharuji is the Rakshasa. Punaha vaha yantu yatavaha. All the Rakshasas whom you have sent, go away. Vaha means from us. Yantu means go away. Punaha heti. All the heti named Ayudhas sent, they also go back from us. Kimidinihi, all the chor, ujakke, lootare hote na, all of them. So all the thieves, looters, all the weapons and all Rakshasas sent to us, go away from us. Where should they go? Yasyastha tamatta. Where are the one they stably stay? Whoever are supporting them, let them go and eat them only. Yo vaha praha etat tamatta. Whoever are sending them to us, kill them and eat only. Swamamsanyatta. You are hungry, kill and eat them only. This is a powerful mantra. So we are the followers of Vedas. The Vedas themselves have taught us the self-protecting prayers. Therefore, it should be a part of. That's why, with all our mind sufferings, with all our bodily sufferings, though there is definitely our own prarabdha, but which dushta shaktis are sending, which dushta gunas, we don't know. That they are affecting us, they are blocking us, they are not allowing us to proceed further. Definitely, that's why we have the kavachas, the ayudas, the mantras. All of them हनुमान जी के नहीं है क्या? बड़वान अलसोत्र इत्यादि. There is a kavach of every devata. We wear it. Because from what, who is sending what thoughts, we don't know. How affect करता है वो? Negative effect more. Because they also empower themselves. Isn't it? So, this is a good realization for all of us that unknowingly some negative forces are sent in troubling the good. So we have to defend by all these prayers. That is why the universal prayers that the divine bless the good, divine empower the good, divine eliminate the bad, etc. Okay. So this mantra, once we chant today, thrice we'll chant tomorrow. Om Sherabhakasherabha Punarvoyantu Yatavaha Punarheti Kimidinaha Yasyastamattayo Vah Prahitamatta Swamamsanyatta Shevrudakashevrudha Punarvoyantu Yatavaha Punarheti Kimidinaha Yasyastamatta Yo Vah Prahitamatta Swamamsanyatta Mrokanumroka पुनर्वोयन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनः यस्यस्ततमत्त यो वः प्राहैततमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त सर्पानुसर्प पुनर्वोयन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेति किमीदिनः यस्यस्ततमत्त यो वः प्राहैति तमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त जूर्नि पुनर्वो यातवः पुनर्हेति किमीदिनीः यस्यस्ततमत्त यो वः प्राहैति तमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त उपब्धे पुनर्वो यन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनीः यस्यस्ततमत्त यो वः प्राहैत तमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त अर्जुनि पुनर्वो यन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनीः यस्यस्ततमत्त यो वः प्राहैत तमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त बरूजि पुनर्वो यन्तु यातवः पुनर्हेतिः किमीदिनीः यस्यस्ततमत्त यो वः प्राहैत तमत्त स्वामांसान्यत्त Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Same thing called in different languages. Nazar lag jana or some dushta shakti overpower karna. You are seeing that only. Huh? Like when you are traveling, you see your neighbor having good dress and well looking ornaments. Suddenly a negative thought comes in us. That is dushta shakti. So we with all our wisdom, how much careful we have to be not to send any such negative thoughts that affects them. Then we chant these mantras and chant all kavachams so that we are also protected from the million directions, the negative thoughts that are coming to us. पता नहीं आपके घर को देखकर किसको jealousy होकर he may be sending negative thought. You are wonderful. You know, they will say your children should be disturbed. There should be fighting between your son and daughter-in-law or all. कोई भी thought based. That's why we tell you every day do your upasanas. Every day you have to. Like the food taken protects us from the body attacking negative bacteria, etc. So to the upasanas protect us from the subtle attacks we receive from the dushta shaktis. That's how the world is running. There's nothing to become sentimental, emotional. Just intellectually know this and do what is to be done. Otherwise, why our ancestors taught us everyday yajnas, everyday Surya Namaskara, everyday Surya Argya, everyday Upasana, everyday Rishi Muni Upasana? Why did they say? For this reason. For no reason, people will send their thoughts and they affect because the whole gross world is coming from the subtle only. इतना तो अकल आ गया होगा हमको अब तक. Gross is manifested out of subtle. Therefore, subtly when somebody thinks it will happen. That is what is called curse and blessings. A rishi, we go to him, he blesses us. That is the power with which what he says it will happen. With that sankalpa. So to the curse. If somebody does wrong, he curse है तू सांप बन जा तू बन गया कि नहीं वो. We have seen so many examples. And in today's world, people have negative power so powerfully because of their regular entertaining. Isn't it? Now you understood these stupid Rakshasas, 5 days every day they do prayer to their so called God. They get power, and with that power, they destroy only we the Hindus. We have to do same thing 24 hours. That Yuddha is called life. Life is always a war. The highest war is between Jnana and Ajnana, spiritual war. Lower level में bhakti and nastikata and positive values, negative values, dharma and adharma. These are all every time युद्ध going on. We are only all the time fighting करने वाले फौजी ही हैं हम. We are all फौजी. Always in the war. One of the unknown subtle wars are these. The bodily attacking subtle things in the form of the allergies, the heats and the colds and the weather bacteria fungus. And the same way the negativities from the other people. See, कितने राक्ष. पूछो मत कि वो है क्यों से. वो है वैसे बस नहीं होना है उन लोग. You pray they will be eliminated. Otherwise they will eat away the whole world. Peace. Worry mat hona hai. This is how the world is. This is what is your role is. Play it. रोने धोना छोड़ देना, और रोना धोना छोड़ने के लिए ही वेदांत. Vedanta says, therefore, everything is Brahman, nothing to worry. Realize it. Then you have no responsibility also of this. Keeping that goal intact at the sadhana vyavahara kala, all this we have to do, we can do. Isn't it? See, when there is no respite to us, even we are spiritual seekers, not harming anyone, no respite from the enemy's various forces sent, the spiritual seeker also will have to do the same, like Vishwamitra. He is only doing the yajnas for the Vishwa Kalyana, but he is also not spared by the Rakshasas. Therefore, you will have to call Rama and Lakshmana and finish them. What a clear example to us, isn't it? Vishwamitra invoked Rama Lakshmana when they came. He taught them all the Ati and Atibala, Mahabala Vidyas, Bala Atibala Vidyas, and so many of the Shaktis he gave, conquering hunger and thirst. Sab kuch diya. With that, Rama Lakshmana eliminated all those Maricha, Subahu, Rakshasas. Then Karadushana, Trishira. So what is that Maricha, Subahu, Karadushana, Trishira? Such Shaktis are ये वो मर गए लेकिन उनके संतान तो है ना. So fight the war, wage the war to defeat the negative with the positive. Yuddha, yuddha, yuddha. Jindagi bhar yuddha. Even now you are doing yuddha. You want to sit and listen, but the mind says go and sleep or do something else. This continuous yuddha is going on. Life is yuddha. We are alive means you have to do yuddha. चलता ही रहता हो. Either the worldly yuddha or spiritual yuddha. In worldly yuddha, the final is we die, win or lose. In spiritual yuddha, we become immortal when we win. Still winning when we fight. That the victory of Amrutattva is guaranteed in the Adhyatmik Yuddha. Don't have any doubt. Keep on fighting. Okay, friends. Today we will do in our second topic of Mantrocharana, Mother Dhoomavati's Gayatri Mantra. She is again one of the Dasha Mahavidyas. You see, she is in that whitish color, in a chariot without horses. I know, very a crow is also kept near to us, near to her. So indicating one side the nirasha, the nispruha, the pathetic state of all misery, garibi, dukkha. Dhumavati represents that. Looks like that. All of that put together spiritually seen is vairagya. And she is, when we are vairagi and ask, the Ajnanadi Shatru Samharini. So such Dhumavati Mata's mantra today we will learn. Okay, all the dukkha, the vifalata, she will remove. And terrible Maya and Maya Janita Ajnana Ahankara, this Dhumavati Mata can eliminate from us. Okay, therefore we can pray to her. She looks to be all Shunya and all, showing Vivek, Vairagya, etc. Okay, the mantra is Om Namo Narayanaaya. Om Samharinyai Vidmahe or Om Vivarnayai Vidmahe Samharinyai Cha Dhimahi Tanno Dhumavati Prachodayat. Vivarnayai, the one who looks in that pale form without any uh, wonderful dresses and alankaras and abhushana, which we generally see all devatas with. है ना? इवन भगवान शिव थोड़ा एक मुस्कुराहट तो होता है उनके चेहरे में, इवन दो हैज नो ornaments, etc. But Dhoomavati Mata is very terrible form. Therefore, she is Vivarna. Vivarnayai Vidmahe. Samharinyai Cha Dhimahi, but she is powerful enough to do the destruction of all the Dushta Shaktis. So we pray to her. So Vidmahe, you are Parabrahma, you are Adiparashakti, you are kind to bless the Bhaktas. Dhimahi, we Upasana we do and meditate on you. Prachodayat. give us the Adhyatmika Pragati named Prachodana by eliminating all the negativities. ठीक है विवरणायै संहारिण्यै धूमावती chant this mantra for 27 times 5 minutes it will take ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे धूमा sorry विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ॐ विवर्णायै विद्महे संहारिण्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धूमावती प्रचोदयात् ओम आदिपराशक्तिरूपिणी धूमावती मात्रे नमः ध्यायामि आवाहयामि स्थापयामि पूजयामि समस्त शक्त्योपचार भक्त्योपचार राजोपचारान् समर्पयामि तव शरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये प्रार्थयामि मां रक्ष रक्ष परिपाहि परिपाहि सनातनधर्मस्य धर्मकानां च रक्ष रक्ष परिपाहि परिपाहि शत्रून् समूलनिर्मूलनं कुरु कुरु स्वाहा आध्यात्मिक साधनानुभवं प्रति प्रचोदनं कुरु कुरु स्वाहा ओम श्री धूमावती मात्रे नमः डन in this way every day one or the other Gayatri mantra we are learning now the sources are given to you data is given to you everything now थोड़ा दिल को जिंदगी को संभाल के दिन को संभाल के using all of these for the best of the purposes the ball is in our court in your and our life, that biggest period is being crossed by us of listening to Upanishads and all, knowing what to achieve and what to do. That clarity has come. Now, whether we take it up or not, if we take up how intensely or not, or if we don't take up, do we continue in the same wretched samsara? Ball is in our court. If one wants to continue to be in the same world of Bahirmukhatha, continue. All whatever is heard can be easily forgotten in few days, few seconds. You can even don't have a dream also that there were the Upanishad classes which we used to attend for 5 6 years. कोई याद नहीं रहेगा, भूल सकते, isn't it? You can forget. That is the power of Maya. What to do? One can that way drop everything, go back also to the world of samsara, of fighting with everybody, including mother, father, wife, husband, children, servants, and live a wretched life of only bhoga and inner frustration taking on the people outside. है ना? Wife चिढ़ती ही रहती है क्यों? Because no, doing no sadhana. Then what will she do other than that? She can do, or the husband. Why is annoyed? Why is cranky? Why is angry? Because the jiva inside is dissatisfied. Why? What is to be done is not done. And he's not inquiring why I am like this. Where am I going wrong? And to every one of such question, only one answer. You are not spiritual. That is the only sufficient reason to destroy our peace inside and we destroy others in turn outside. That's it. हमको तो मौका मिला. We got all the data. Yeah, you can throw all this spirituality and go back to old ruts. It is yours. भगवान भी मुस्कुराएंगे देखेंगे. That's it. No. We will be working hard. Whole Jivanam life is tapomaya. Then only we become chinmaya, anandamaya. Without being tapomaya, we can't become chinmaya. Without being chinmaya, we can't become anandamaya. Without being anandi ourselves, what will give it to the world? Dukkha only will give. We have dukkha only so much. These are all things should go so deep in our heart that they should start working and we should start working according to them. You know? Yes, you are doing maha tapasya of coming to class every day and मेरा आत्म शांति कर रहे हो, मेरा कल्याण कर रहे हो, मेरा जीने का क्या है ना, सब कुछ कर रहे हो. That is good. For that, koti naman to all of you. But that won't help you. Not sufficient cause for the moksha. Right. Wonderful. We have prayed in the Atharvana Upanishad, Atharvana Veda mantras for the destruction of all negativities, which was so essential. And in Gayatri Mantra, DHOOMAAVATHI Mata, we have prayed too. Third activity today of ours, the common sense thought. Very simple. Only the words will be told. You do your homework on them. Today's common sense thought is as a Sanatana Dharmi, as a Hindu, as a sadhak, as a fully grown individual, as a matured person, as an asset to himself and the world. Only 5 things we have to do in life. Main 5 things. One is Nirantara Upasana. Daily. In what way you do it, you do it. Thus be in touch with the Lord for all the things. भगवान की कृपा से हमें पहले सारा पाप अधर्म करना छूटना है. By God's grace. Secondly, dharma and punya करना हमारे जीवन में होना है. Then thirdly, by God's grace, the sadhana till moksha we achieve, we have to do. It happens by God's grace. Therefore, every day upasana. Upasana is to invoke the divine infinite power. कर रहे हैं कि आप देख लो. No more details I'll give today. Only hint. Upasana. Second is पापी पेट के वास्ते whatever we have to do. Our duty, our profession, our business for filling our belly and being alive. है ना? We have to be living ना. Further, honestly, we have to work hard. वो भी जरूरी है. Everyone of us. Everyone, the wife at home also earning her own food by her own serving the family. Husband may be going out and working in the office. That is his way of earning the food. But she is not going to any naukri. तो उनको जाना क्या ना 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 taking care of the family श्रद्धा से gives her the food, the deserving food. Second thing, hint given, you think about it. है ना? First one is upasana. Second one is swadharma. Third one is sadharma is apna naukri. Third is taking care of all who are around us given to us by the Lord. A compulsory. It starts with your own close family members. A, you cannot avoid it. Mindful about them, responsible towards them. You know, sometime in your vicinity that way, there may be 10 people. कभी तो ही रह जाते wife husband, isn't it? Or in some houses, though, one of them the wicket gone, only that one person is there with that servant, somebody. कोई उनका देखभाल. तो हम जिन पे डिपेंड होते हैं, जो हमारे ऊपर डिपेंड होते हैं, both. In our life, always these two are there. On some we depend, some depend. Taking care of both of them is a second duty we have to do. After the upasana, after doing our livelihood work, this is the third total thought. Fourth one is coming out of our comfort zone, serving the world, especially Sanatan Dharma. Bas. That is a need of our. Because if Sanatan Dharma survives, the India survives. If the India survives, the world survives. If Sanatan Dharma gone, India gone. If India gone, the world is gone. That's it. How many millions and millions of Indian Hindus all over the world staying, inspiring the world around with their good nature. हाँ, कितने इंडियंस सनातन धर्मी अमेरिका में रहकर अपने पूजा उपासना से उस देश का रक्षा कर रहे हैं. Hindus are divine, the golden bee. The whole universe में if the roof and crown is human, for the human, the roof and crown is Sanatana. Roof and crown, whatever you call. Sartaj. Sanatana dharmi ही है. So therefore, the fourth activity is Sanatana Dharma Samrakshana. Thousands of things are there to be done. One thing you can take up, two things you can take up. Conscious, be available. Every day, 2-3 hours, seva for Sanatana Dharma should happen. किस तरह से करोगे, you decide. So many things are there. हाँ, निरंतर सत्संग ऑर्गेनाइज करो, यज्ञ ऑर्गेनाइज करो, उपासनाएं ऑर्गेनाइज करो, भगवत भक्ति के कार्यक्रम ऑर्गेनाइज करो. समर इज देयर, ऑर्गेनाइज द चिल्ड्रंस कैंप, द यूथ कैंप्स. These are all seva to Sanatan Dharma. Yes, what is feasible to you, what your mind can do that. उत्सव बनाते जाओ. Oh, yesterday was Adi Shankara Jayanti. I know some of us have not even taken his name, Om Shri Adi Shankara Sadguru Venama. पर क्लास में आते गफलत की बात तो यहाँ हो जाता. Did you remember Shankara Bhagavan throughout the day? No, I don't need. Why? He only remembers me. Wow, what audacity. Narayan. उत्सव करना था कल. Isn't it? महान आदि शंकर भगवान शिवा अवतार है. Because of whom alone सनातन धर्म sustaining. अच्छा उनका एक उत्सव बनाकर 20-30 लोग पूरे घूमकर शंकर भगवान का महिमा बताकर एक सत्संग ऑर्गेनाइज करने से अच्छा फंक्शन हो जाता है. Doing it practically like that. The other day was Akshaya Tritiya. Why Akshaya Tritiya is celebrated? So why can't we do something? It's in the mind that initiative should be there. That clarity should be there. We must do it. Continuously the functions will go on coming. Oh, One activity I am saying, even if there are no festival, you take up. How can we be without doing something any day, any moment? अरे जिंदा हो तो करते रहो, कुर्वन्नेव यः कर्माणि. Because we are not doing, the laziness is entering. After entering a laziness, we justify जिंदगी चलता है without doing anything. In the meantime, all the punya getting kharcho, because we are getting all comfort without doing. Earlier punya khatam hota. It's a wrong habit, or we are addicted to the unwanted things. The self and Sanatan Dharma are destroying TVs. Only the Hindus are the ones who watch TV and become Nisteja, Nirvirya, and destroy their Dharma. Others are careful. They don't waste their that much time. They do their Upasana Puja. Only Hindus are the Rakshasas for destroying their own Dharma. So avoid all that nonsense. That will come because you have no constructive creative activity. I know. We can take up million activities. भगवद गीता चैप्टर 1 महिमा, 2 महिमा, 3rd महिमा, ऐसे बोलो, ऐसे आर्टिकल लिखो, ऐसे लोगों को कहो, ऑर्गेनाइज करो. गणपति उत्सव ऑर्गेनाइज करो, न्यू न्यू उत्सव शुरू करो, शिव जी का करो, एवरीथिंग रिलेटेड टू सनातन धर्म. थाउजेंड्स ऑफ थिंग्स आर देयर. करते रहना. Best is the youth and children have to be empowered in Sanatana Dharma. Because they are becoming so busy, not able to spare time because of their academics and all. And parents don't know what to tell. They are the most worst enemies of the children. Your own children, enemies to your own grandchildren. It is a clear picture in front of them. Unless they are trained in their childhood, some spiritual, and they are teaching them. Is तरह the fourth one. Last but not least is always be alert, aware about your own moksha, mukti marg. Finally, you have to be the self and get liberated. So these are the 5 things a Sanatana Dharmi can do. What are the 5? First is Upasana, second is professional Swadharma for livelihood, third is taking care of family, near and dear ones, fourth, serving Sanatana Dharma, fifth is Moksha Marg. Be on the path of liberation through deeper Mukti Shastras, Moksha Shastras, and those contemplations, meditations, deity. सारे पांचों कर पाना है without disturbing one because of the other. And कुछ चीजें धीरे धीरे छूट जाते हैं as we grow. It may remain, but the intensity requirement may reduce. Upasana can shift from the gross outer to the subtler inner. Because little old age, you cannot do daily the Upasana to God. Secondly, the service also, you have earned sufficiently, your pension is coming. अब हर दिन ऑफिस जिंदगी भर जाने की जरूरत. Third one, taking care of family also, they stand on their own feet one day. Okay. Fourth one we have to do as much as possible. Fifth one should take possession of us finally. Last 5-10 years of life, पूरा दुनिया को हमने बताया we are not available. मैं तो कहता हूँ after the 70 years we are not in this world, we are dead only. We only work for our next life or our spirituality, not for this world. Let's say everybody discards us after that age. What is the meaning of the discarding us? You don't belong anymore to this world. You prepare for your future journey. Clear है वो? Nobody is scared after 70. Even if somebody बाबा जी उनको भी अगर वो बहुत फेमस बाबा जी हैं, मंत्र तंत्र वाले हैं, उनके आशीर्वाद से पैसे मिलते हैं, तो कुछ लोग जाकर उनको नमस्कार. अरे nobody is scared in this world. That's a proof to say that you prepare for your future. ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ सहनाववतु नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं निधये सर्वविद्यानां श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् ॐ जगतीमवितुं कलिताः कृतयो विचरन्ति महामहसच्चलतः अहिमांशुरिवात्र विभासि गुरो भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं ब्रह्मानंदम परम सुखदम पर ब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषदाचार्येभ्यो नमः। संकल्प तेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगत्यर्थं धर्म संस्थापकानां नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिवकृष्णादि मंदिरादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न समूल निर्मूलन पूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्षपुरुषार्थानां सुसंप्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां संकल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रतिभक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्मसाफल्यार्थम् अनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययनसाधना प्रयत्नमध्ये कृष्णे यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम नित्यानंदं निराधारं निखिलाधारम् अव्ययं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकंठं नमाम्यहं। पारायणमथ द्वितीयोऽध्यायः 4, 5, 6। युञ्जते मन उत युञ्जते धियः विप्रा विप्रस्य बृहतो विपश्चितः विहोत्रा दधे वयुना विदेकः इन्मही देवस्य सवितुः परिष्टुतिः युजेवां ब्रह्मपूर्व्यं नमोभिर्विश्लोक एतुपथ्येव सूरेः शृण्वन्तु विश्वे अमृतस्य पुत्राः आये धामानि दिव्यानि तस्थुः अग्निर्यत्राभिमथ्यते वायुर्यत्राधिरुध्यते सोमो यत्रातिरिच्यते तत्र संजायते मनः। 21st मंत्र। ओम तपः प्रभावात् देव प्रसादात् च ब्रह्मः श्वेताश्वतरोऽथ विद्वान् अत्याश्रमिभ्यः परमं पवित्रं प्रोवाच सम्यक् ऋषिसङ्गजुष्टम्। Know the truth from the Guru, know it in your experience through the sadhana, teach it to the next generation. No work greater, sacred than this, according to our Upanishadic authority, we say. So, literal meaning we know. Shwethashwathara Rishiji has done tapasya, invoked Deva Prasada, realized Brahman. Then he called all Atyashrami, he taught them the Brahma Vidya, which is Paramam Pavitram. You know, these shlokas, when we unbiasedly, deeply analyze, understand, no, some very necessary clarities, convictions come. The most necessary clarity and conviction is what for the life has to be lived. How much of the life has to be spent for spirituality? How much of the life has to be spent for the भौतिक outer world or भौतिकवाद? इसमें क्लियर दिख रहा है. He is Shweta and Ashwatara. He went to his guru. He heard Brahma Vidya. He did tapasya. He did the Deva Upasana with Deva Anugraha. He realized Brahman and he taught that only. That's the highest profession. Highest way of living life is this. You know? Lower than this are the other four varnas. Means varnas. Brahmana also with Tava Prasada and Deva Tava Prabhava, Deva Prasada, he will know all the Brahmana Uchita karmas. He can do yajna, he can do upasana, he can do graha pravesh and all. Then with that, what is he doing? Only is earning livelihood. And to his next generation of children, he will teach that one. What Kshatriya is doing with his Tapa Prabhava and Deva Prasada, becoming a king. Doing what? Enjoying ruling kingdom and all. Then what is he doing to his next generation? He is teaching that only. What are Vaishyas doing with their Tapaha and Deva Prasada? They are doing only the trading work. They earn money and they teach same to the children. The fourth ones, the Shudras, the government servant type. What they do? They are lazy, laborer, no education, no devotion, nothing. But like a Pashu for survival, they do something and in that also Half money is wasted in only drinking, etc. And seeing them, the children learn that only. So the five categories: the Shudra way of life, the Vaishya way of life, the Kshatriya way of life, the Brahmana way of life. Then, among any of these four, the Mukta way of life. Shudra also can try Brahma Vidya and get moksha. Who says not? I just, because the words and meanings are easily available and understandable, we gave you examples. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra karke. In today's world, the million things. The doctor makes his children doctor, the engineer makes engineer, politician makes politician. अब कोई nobody themselves are Brahma Vidya seekers nor teaching their children, isn't it? In our stories, some places like Bhru and Varuna Samvada in Taittiriya Upanishad and in Chandogya Upanishad, Shwetaketu Uddalaka, the rare places where the parents are Brahmagnani and taught that only to the children. And in our all Rishi Parampara, not every Rishi is sannyasi. Remember, most of the Rishis are Grihasthas, but they pursued Brahma Vidya, keeping Grihasthashrama in its own limits. Then they taught that only to their children. All the Rishi Parampara. Some of them took later on sannyas. You know, think about it. They were having family, but they don't have samsara. They are in sadhak. Now Arundhati Vasishta, the great Vasishta has got Arundhati. They are there. But both are yogis, sadhakas. Both are Brahmajnanis. At the gross level, they are there as like that. So, any one of them, Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasi, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, or any professional can continue their profession and being worldly and teach same to the children, or take initiative of spirituality and grow in that and teach that one. Best relation is grandparents, grandchildren. Unique. Grandparents, while pursuing spirituality, बच्चों को बिठा के they can tell them all this as seeds from the age of 2.5, 3 to age of 7 to 8. मस्त टाइम है, दोनों मिलकर इतने इतने सिखा सकते हैं, सीख सकते. Golden period, isn't it? When the grandchild is of the age of 4 to 6, then this grandfather is the age of 65 only. उससे ज़्यादा नहीं होगा. वो 10-12 साल और 8-10 साल सिखाओ और सीखो. Okay, Krishna Vasudeva. So these shlokas, new way of seeing, we have seen today. Every day we are getting some new message for this from this mantra. Out of that, the first thought is important: how to make life simpler than simplest and higher than the highest. Simpler the simplest is becomes sannyas. Higher than the highest is realize Brahman. That's it. Huh? Which has to be done? Definitely not from the beginning, only exceptions are there. At least after finishing the Grihastha Dharma, Grihashastra time, after that is crossed, one can take it up. And nobody tells us, and we are not thinking. Nothing will be lost. Instead of fighting with wife, husband every day and all nonsense, you just say you stay with your children, be happy. I am going to ashram. I will be with that guru. I will do my sadhana. मस्त रहता है वो. Oh, nobody wants to understand it. चिपके रहते हैं and nobody is happy. That it's only mental attachment, weakness. That is not because of love to each other. Dependency, attachment. That's it. Do drop all, go and do sadhana. They say this 1 hour you are seated. The other spouse or spouse, they are happy and you are happy. Do apna sadhana. Huh? Really take sannyas. No option. I am not giving you option. Yes, you tell them I am going. I am with you for 75 years. Of now my next 10 years, I am just stay there, listen to satsang, do the japa, stop, attend to all the sadhanas that are told. Mast rehta hai. I'm telling you, simple and highest life together. And the most complicated and the lowest is continuously lost in samsara. Complicated because nobody listens to us. And what you eat, you don't digest. And what is easily digestible, you don't like it. Complicated it is. And the lowest, living at the Pashu level, I have to analyze, what life I am living every day. I have to know worthy or not. What is worthy, I must go for that. These slokas instigate that type of, trigger that type of self introspection and contemplation as to what Shwethashwathara ji did and what am I doing. And this Shwethashwathara ji need not be 80, 70 years. ये 50 साल के होंगे हमसे 20, 30 साल छोटे. Because if it is said that he has taught to so many rishis later on, so he must have lived for a long time. If he had lived for a long time, he must be young when he did this. Himself learning. Learn it, learn it. And then all the secondary justificational philosophies, intelligence is no, so मैं घर में रहता हूँ, so मैं घर में ही मेरा संन्यास, घर में ही मेरा साधना चलता है. आप कुछ भी बोलो, नमस्ते. If you are satisfied with all your wisdom and knowledge by justifying, indirectly you are telling, don't tell. So we understand it, we don't. If somebody is justifying means what? चुप हो जाओ, तुम्हें बोलने की जरूरत नहीं. That's the meaning, no? If you justify to me what it means, you think I am intelligent, non-intelligent begoof, or keep quiet. That's the meaning. Think. So, बहुत बढ़िया सा श्लोक ये. तप प्रभावात देव प्रसादात च ब्रह्म श्वेताश्वतरोत विद्वान. He has known. Then atyasramibhyah paramam pavitram provacha samyak rishi sangha justam. Now, tapasya we have explained, which protects us from the patanam, that is tapas. Second, we explained tapasya is going through the hardships, given and taken up. Third, in the hardships, giving up the lower for the higher is tapasya. Fourth, here Shankara mentioned Bhagavan Krutra Chandrayana Adi Tapa. And here himself he mentioned through the Krutra Chandrayanas and whatever the tapasya definitions we gave, through all of that, mind and senses are purified. Mind and senses are controlled. Mind and senses are integrated. Mind and senses are synergized. This is called the effort and result of tapasya. इसको करने को ही तपस्या कहते हैं, इसे पाने को भी तपस्या. Up to this we saw yesterday. Then we told you from Gita, we will tell you. Gita said tapasyas. So in Gita, Kayika, Vachika, Antakarana tapasyas are told. Then they are of sattvic, rajasic, tamasic nature. The Kayika, the bodily tapasya is Deva Dvija Guru Pragnya Pujanam Shaucham Arjavam. Brahmacharyam Ahimsa cha Shariram Tapochyate. देव द्विज गुरु प्राज्ञ पूजा करना है. शौचम, keeping our house and body etc. clean. Arjavam, being straightforward to reject anything that's not required. Then brahmacharyam, celibacy and in control. Ahimsa, not physically, mentally harming anyone. These are all sharirika tapasya. Jano, itna to jano, itna to karo. 10 more things can be added. But first you do this, you get a habit. What is sharirika tapasya all the time. I am explaining you the tapah prabhavat word, little exhaustively. So to the vachika tapasya is anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priya hitam chayat swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva vangmayam tapaha uchyate. Vachika tapasya kya hai? Anudvegakaram vakyam. Not speaking to instigate or create udvega or fear or dukkha to anybody. Satyam, speaking truthfully. Priya, which is dear to others. Hita, which is useful. Truthful, dear way, and in interest. You are speaking truth and it is a hita to that fellow and you are talking it priya rupena. We do two things, satyam and hitam. You know, we talk truth only, satyam. We definitely talk hitam in the interest of the person. But priyam we miss. Lovingly talking, telling them. That we miss. We become harsh. Therefore, their anger on us, they take it as a revenge on the things which we told by saying that मैं तो पापा कहा तो मैं करूंगा ही नहीं. That karunga hi nahi is not because he hates that thing, what is to be done, but he hates the father. Therefore, he takes badala by not doing what father says. Why? The father didn't know Priyam. He is honest only regarding Satyam and Hitam. That he is speaking truth and in the interest of child. Priyam ko bhi wahan add kiya. Then Swadhyaya Abhyasanam Chaiva. Swadhyaya means chanting the Veda mantras, etc., etc. is called teaching them to others, called Abhyasanam. Swadhyaya Abhyasanam. This is called Vachik Tapasya and expand it. Krishna won't tell all 100 things. He is in the Yuddha there. Vyasa also cannot write everything at one place. We have to use our dimag. That's why studying so many Shastras gives us a convenience of understanding beyond what is there in words in any of the context and which others don't understand. Like somebody said something, immediately you know what is said in Gita about it. Like dhiraha word came. Now immediately you can remember dhira word came in Upanishad, Shreyo hi dhiro vi preyo samanite, preyo mando yoga kshegamat vranite or kaschit dhiraha pratyagatmana. Immediately you can refer to Gita also. Dhiras tatra muhyati. In the second chapter, beginning only Bhagavan talks. So, Priyam, word not to be missed. So, Anudvyagakaram Vakyam Satyam Priyahitam Chet Swadhyaya Vyasanam Saiva Vangmayam Tapa. What is Manasika Tapasya? Manah Prasadaha. Keeping mind always in prasanna sthiti, contented sthiti, happy sthiti. I am alive, I am enough a reason for being happy. I am instrument of the Lord, happy. I am doing service to this world, happy. I am not harming anyone, happy. Coming to the satsangas every day, happy. मैं हैप्पी हूँ क्योंकि पढ़ रहा हूँ, आप भी हैप्पी हो, सुन रहे हो, पढ़ रहे हो. What is there to be miserable? Mana prasada. Then saumyatvam, manaka saumyata, softness, tenderness. Maunam, minimum thoughts required. Atma vinigraha, mind is having only controlled by us. It's in our control. Bhava samsuddhihi, nobility of intentions. Iti etat tapaha manasamuchyate. This is called as manasik tapasya by Lord Krishna. We study it more when we do the Bhashyam. Then these three are there. Kaik, Vachik, Manasik, Tapas, Tamasic, Rajasic, Sattvic. Again, what is Sattvika? All the three tapasyas, Kaika, Vachika, Manasika tapasyas. When are they called as Sattvic? Shraddhaya Paraya Taptam Tapastatrividham Naraihi Avalakankshi Viryuktai Sattvikam Parichakshate. Doing with Shraddha without any Phalasakti makes these three tapasyas Sattvic. Then Satkaramana Pujartam Tapodambena Chaivet Kriyate Tadiha Proktam Rajasam Chala Madhruvam Satkaramana Pujartam. That I have to receive Satkara and Mana and Puja from others. तो ये दिखावा वाला ये तपस्या है राजसिक. Most of us do that way only. Then third one, Mudha Grahena Tuno Yat Pidaya Kriyate Tapaha Parasyot Sadhanartham Va Tattavasa. All one's own faculties, he is torturing them without proper understanding. Mudha Grahena Atmana Yaha Pidaya Kriyate Tapaha and Parasya Utsadhanartham. To Utsadhan, matlab instigate and disturb others. Whatever tapasya is there is tavasik. All these three. But we have to work on it. Krishna told and when Shankara will give us Bhashyam. Through that we have to study like a research scholar, grasp them. In you and I, what is missing is we are like a ordinary common Indian watches TV for hours together. We also do satsanga hours together. More than that, we don't go into contemplation of it. I speaking to you, you listening to me is a minimum bare zero level sadhana it is. How much I am contemplating on it after telling you, how much you are doing so, how much the clarity came to us. Are we convinced? Are we started at least one sadhana? अब 5 साल इतने शास्त्र सुन रहे हैं, क्या स्टार्ट की साधना, लगातार क्या चल रहा है. Krishna tells and goes, Gurus tell and go, right? We have to digest them. Okay, so tapaha explained to you. All definitions have come. And all that which purifies our heart, tapovikshina papanam, that is again tapasya. In some definition, giving up the ahankara is the highest tapasya. Aham apetakam nijavibhanakam mahadidam tapaha ravanavagya. Giving up the lower ahankara for the sake of being one with the higher ahankara is the most highest and most required tapasya for spiritual seekers. With all our spirituality, still we hold on to our ego. Holding on to ego is zero spirituality. है ना. अगर मुझे पूछो कितने प्रवचन इतने की, अहंकार छोड़ा क्या नहीं छोड़ा, तो यू हैव नॉट डन एनीथिंग. हाउ मेनी प्रोग्राम्स यू हैव डन? 22,000 भजन संध्या, then 30,000 3,000 अन्नदान, and 50,000 Gayatri Havan. You keep on doing them. Did you give up the ego? With all of that, I am feeling the ego only. Isn't it? Then what is sadhana? Means what is egolessness? Not doing is sadhana. You do make others do. You leave it. That's it. But there is ego. मैं नहीं हूँ तो कोई नहीं करेगा. मैं सबसे बढ़िया करता हूँ. अरे मैं बकरी की तरह क्यों बोलते हो? If it has to happen, the Lord will do through to others also. We never have given chance to the Lord to work through us because always our ego only is working. Ego empowered by the Lord because they invoke the Lord, but ego is working, not the Lord. That subtle difference, to understand it, you have to be true Vedanti. The true Vedanti surrenders to Guru first. The one who fights with Guru, how will he understand what is true Vedanta? महा तपस्या है अहम को ही छोड़ना. अहम अपेतकम निज विभानकम महदिदम तपोरमण. Giving a small I and embracing the infinite I is called Mahal Tapas. May we enter into that great tapasya very soon. Okay. Tapa Prabhavat is done today. Manasascha Indriyanam Aikagriyam Paramam Tapa iti Smaranat. Okay. Beautiful sentence. Tasya cha sarvasya tapasaha. Of all these tapasyas which we discussed yesterday today, Tasmin Shwethashwathare, in that Shwethashwathara Rishi, Niyamena Sattvat, regularly, intensely, every day, all the above tapasyas were as a niyama existing always in this Shwethashwathara Rishi, Niyamena Sattvat. तो क्या हुआ? Therefore, tat prabhavat, tat samarthyat, उसके प्रभाव और उसके सामर्थ्य से he could realize Brahman, half of it. The remaining half is Deva Prasadat. That tomorrow we will see. Om 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 Om. Om 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 Om. Om 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 Om. Om Purnamadaha Shruti Matre Namaha. That's it. Brahmarpanamastu. Thank you. We'll see Bhagavad Gita for some time.